Listen, I love a good new medium to try out and explore. And so today I will be swatching the King Art metallic oil pastels that I picked up recently from Walmart. And so I'm bringing you along so you can see if these will be a good fit for your art process as well. So sit tight, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. And I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. Okay, so in my Walmart haul, I showed you guys that I picked up this King Art metallic oil pastels. 12 unique colors, create vivid layered artwork. So it says on the back, so we've got 12 colors. This is the size. Soft and smooth sticks, easy to blend and layer, suitable for many surfaces. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no experience with oil pastels. I have... Well, let me back that up. Josh, when he was in kindergarten, because he was in a virtual academy, they shipped out all of the supplies that he would need. In that box were art supplies. And so that was my first time seeing an oil pastel. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I could not tell the difference between the oil pastels that they shipped and a regular Crayola crayon. Okay? I just did not see, why was it called an oil pastel instead of just a crayon? And perhaps maybe crayons are oil pastels. I don't know. I am completely uninformed on it. I haven't done any research. Don't care to. If there's anybody in the that's watching would care to break down the difference, feel free to do so in the comment sections and educate all of us, because at the current moment, I don't know. And until I swatch these and determine whether or not the smoothness is something that I enjoy, whatever the however this medium lays down. If it's something that I enjoy, then I'll, do a little homework and see exactly what it is that I will be using. But if it's not, then it's probably just going to be used as however I can. And perhaps maybe that's not the right approach. Maybe I should do the research anyways. But for now, I'm here to swatch, okay? And that's what we're going to do. So, all right, off the bat, it comes in this little case. And it probably won't, well, probably will stay in simply so it doesn't rub up against anything else. But it does not have colors on the side to let you know what they are. I'm sure that if this was here's it's all metallic: red, orange, yellow, lime green, aqua, blue, purple, brown, black, silver, white, gold. So basic color names here. Nothing out of the ordinary. But I'm going to take up my Everything Swatches book. It was originally an ink swatch, but it quickly turned into something else. So I've already added a sheet of black paper in here just so that I will have that I can metallic tends to show up on darker colors better. As you can see here, this was just an acrylic paint pen, but it's easier to see the shimmer on a darker surface. So that's what we're going to do, and hopefully this won't be too messy. So we're just going to start here. And I'm not sure if the type of paper that you would use matters any. I can't imagine that it does. Okay, so I'm thinking it'll probably swatch or lay nicely on top of acrylic paint. And with that being said, I'm going to pull out my handmade journal, or should I say an upcycled journal, just to see if that is the case. So here is a page that I typically just run amok on. So okay, so it lays down smooth on acrylic. Let's see about gesso, because this white area here is gesso. Okay, so let's just check and see. I don't want my hands all messy. That sounds horrible, because what are we here for if not to get messy? So it rubs, and it does an even better job of rubbing out and not off on the gesso. So right there, we can see that if you wanted to actually do some type of artwork you could use a flat acrylic paint, or you could lay it down over a gessoed surface. The higher gloss, it'll go down, but it doesn't seem like there's not enough tooth to hold it in place. So there we have that. Okay, so let's move on with the colors. And I'm sure that if this isn't a true black, this is more like an ash black, if that's even a color. No one knows whether it is or not. And so as I'm laying this down, I don't see, you know, when I hear the word metallic, I'm thinking, and maybe incorrectly so, but I'm thinking of something that has a high sheen to it. Not quite mirror like reflection, but I'm thinking less pearlesque, more of a true metallic, and I'm not getting that here. Now that's not to say that I don't like it. It's just I think my expectations need to be managed. Let me bring this down just a little bit more so you guys can see. I think I need to manage my expectations when I am and I haven't seen any videos of anyone swatching these, and I didn't want to, because I didn't want my opinion. Now this is given more of a metallic feel. This is pretty. Now you got little pieces that are flaking up, so you do need to be cautious of that. I would also I'm not sure if you need to use a fixative of some sort when you're laying these down. You know, to on top of it, in order to get it to stay. I don't know. That is definitely something that I'll have to look into, and if you're interested in these, I would caution you to do the same, so that you're not creating some type of artwork, and then it ends up rubbing off, or whatever have you. Also, I don't know about oil pastels light fastness. I do not know, so I cannot attest to that. But I would imagine, you know, the art brands, the brands, if there is any light fastness to these. See, some of these are creamier than others. Some of them have a better coverage. So like this one, you don't see any of the black paper behind it for the most part. Whereas the yellow, you may have to go back over it if you're layering it on top of a darker color, which is fine. You know, it's doable. We've got something like that. This is the silver. No, this is the metallic black. So you can barely see this on top of this. You know what? Let me go ahead and swatch that out on white as well. I probably should have did that from the beginning. Now these are pretty vibrant on white, honestly, to my surprise, and I think that has a lot to do with the actual medium itself, and not necessarily the colors, or the pigment, I should say. Again, we're not seeing a whole lot of it doesn't have a whole lot of metallic. Some of these colors they're not giving metally. They're just giving a little hue of pearlesque hue to them, which again you can work with. Once you know what it's doing, then you'll know how to use it. Yeah. And they lay down rather easily. You don't have to scrub too hard. They are rather soft. Yeah, I assume that this could get real messy real quick. So, you know, just keep that in mind if you purchase these. Um, you need to be able to manage these little shavings that are coming up so that they're not all over the place. And I'm not quite sure how to do that. So this is the black. This is the last one I did on the darker paper. And then we'll move on to the silver. And then, so there's 3 more colors left. We've got, this is, okay. That has a little shimmer to it. You know, it's not doing a whole lot, but I like them. You know, I'm not really reviewing this product because I'm not informed enough to be able to give a full opinion on it or compare it to any other oil pastel. All I can tell you is that I would use it. Again, on top of a flat paint, I would before I use it. Let me do it down on here. Do this one down here. Not sure if we're going to be able to see it, but no, you see a little bit of it, and you also see some of the paper, color of the paper transferred to it. I personally will do a little research just to find out how to prevent it from smudging after it's laid down. Now that gold is very pretty. Very pretty, I might add. And then lastly, we'll do that over here. It shows up wonderfully on the dark paper as well. So, yeah. I like it. One more thing I do want to do, and I'm going to do it over here on the darker side, which I know is going to end up, I just want to test and see. It said something about blending, so let's just test and see what they're talking about. Now this is a very toothy paper, and it's probably going to eat this, soak up this oil pastel with no issue. So let's see when it says blending. Okay, let me try that over here, which I think what you need is a smoother surface to enable the blending to happen a little easier, I'm assuming. So let's just see what that's. So it does blend well. Let's see, let's get another color for contrast. Let's do a blue. Now we know blue and red makes purple, so let's see what it gives when we blend. All right, so again, it's a little messy, but that's what we get here. All right. Now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little swatch session. There will be more swatching of other materials and mediums in the near future. So if that's something you enjoy, enjoy seeing how these things lay down without having to invest in the medium, the product yourself, then you'll definitely want to make sure that you hit the subscribe button in the event that you're not already a subscriber, so that you don't miss those videos as I upload them, because it's not just for me, it is me sharing this with you. You get a little bit more of the data. And if you're currently a subscriber and you are watching these videos as I upload them, for my friends who are constantly sharing me and commenting and providing encouraging words and feedback in the comment section, I truly do appreciate your support. And I know that I could not have grown to this size, and I would have made it this far without you. So thank you. And listen, now, all of that being said and all of this being done, until we are back here together on Patreon and YouTube, my friends, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative and crafty. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.